Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and Restless breakdown, Ashley's alternate personalities explained. Young and restless Ashley Abbott is no stranger to mental health issues, but this time it's an animal of a whole different stripe that she's dealing with as she not only battles with her feelings for Tucker, but with her own alternate personalities as well. You're not alone if you found the whole thing a little confusing at times. Join us as we take a look at exactly what's going on with Ashley, and what it means to have DID. Ashley has struggled with her mental health before. Who could forget the time that she lost her baby, had a psychotic break, and carried an imaginary infant she called Robert around in a blanket for eons? She also had a mental breakdown after aborting Victor's child, and suffered a hysterical pregnancy after Adam caused her to lose her child and gaslight her. But this time around, Ashley appears to have DID, or dissociative identity disorder. This is nothing new for soaps. In fact, Ashley's very own brother, Billy, once suffered from the disorder until his gum-chewing altar was dispersed within dramatic showdown in a boathouse. According to the Cleveland Clinic, dissociative identity disorder is a mental health condition that occurs when a person has two or more separate identities controlling their behavior at different times. Alters tend to be very different from one another. The identities might have different genders, ethnicities, interests, and ways of interacting with their environments. While DID is usually the result of sexual or physical abuse during childhood, soaps tend to use it as a character's response to a traumatic event, staying true to the notion that the disorder is a way to distance or detach from trauma. In Ashley's case, the sudden collapse of her second marriage to Tucker seemed to have traumatized her, particularly since she believed him to have been violent in their final exchange, which was later proven to be inaccurate. But her alternate personality didn't make an appearance until later, when a fender bender caused her to flash back to the psychotic break she had when she lost her baby in a car accident. At that point, Ashley's usual personality had clearly reached her capacity for mental upheaval, and a stronger alternate personality emerged to take control of the situation and deal with the problematic Tucker once and for all. We'll call her Smashley, since her goal is to smash Tucker's life to smithereens, and she has a penchant for booze. Smashley's master plan seemed to be to lure McCall back into a relationship with an eye to ruining him once she'd managed to do so, not only breaking his heart as he did Ashley's, but also taking back, or tanking, the new company he's sunk his fortune and prospects into since their split. She's strong, sarcastic, badass, and no holds barred. Smashley waltzed into Tucker's suite at the athletic club, waited for him to show up, and gained the upper hand by startling him and throwing him off his game. Smashley has had a couple of intense run-ins with Audra, who is no wilting flower herself, and has sneered at the idea of the vixen being her competition, even going so far as to call her a bitch in the middle of the athletic club dining room and kissing Tucker right in front of her. Smashley loves to paw McCall, who couldn't resist kissing her back the last time. Smashley is hella entertaining in that she scoffs at emotions and can't abide Ashley's annoying daughter Abby. But she hasn't managed to stay in control. Another alter, concerned that Smashley's plan is a bad one, has come forward to put an end to it. But she's very different. We'll call the second alter Bashley, because she's a little more shy and less confident. In fact, she seems to be quite young, perhaps an adolescent or teen. Although she's a tad bashful, she's equally as determined to have her way and to protect Ashley. Bashley took over from Smashley after deciding that the more aggressive personality was leading them down a dangerous path. After an awkward run-in with Billy, in which she tried unsuccessfully to be cool by calling him bro and asking, "What's up?" Bashley ordered herself a ginger ale with a cherry and sent Tucker the text equivalent of sticking out her tongue at a mean boy, "Forget everything. I don't ever want to see you again." Of course, we've seen glimpses of the real Ashley amid the alter's power struggles. She appears as emotionally exhausted and does a lot of clutching at her head as her alternate personalities battle over which one of them will take charge. The bottom line is that all of this erratic behavior is already setting off alarm bells for Tucker, who told Audra that he's sure something is amiss with Ashley. It seems a no-brainer that this man, who still loves Ashley, will eventually figure out what's going on and will be the one to get her help. Like a twisted kind of love story. Whether he'll manage to put the pieces together before Smashley ruins him is the question. In the bustling city of New York, where dreams are born and fortunes are made, there lived a woman named Ashley. To those who knew her superficially, Ashley was a successful businesswoman, renowned for her sharp intellect and impeccable sense of style. But beneath the facade of confidence and poise lay a labyrinth of alternate personalities, each with its own quirks, desires, and fears. Ashley's journey into the realm of alternate personalities began in her formative years. Growing up in a dysfunctional family, she found solace in creating imaginary friends to accompany her through the trials and tribulations of childhood. These companions soon evolved into distinct personalities, each representing a facet of Ashley's psyche that she struggled to reconcile. The first personality to emerge was Athena, named after the Greek goddess of wisdom. Athena embodied Ashley's intellectual prowess and insatiable thirst for knowledge. With her encyclopedic mind and razor-sharp wit, Athena became Ashley's guiding light in the pursuit of academic excellence and professional success. Under her influence, Ashley soared through school and climbed the corporate ladder with unparalleled determination. But alongside Athena lurked a darker presence, Pandora, named after the mythological figure who unleashed chaos upon the world. Pandora represented Ashley's repressed emotions and pent-up frustrations, bubbling beneath the surface like a dormant volcano. Whenever Ashley felt overwhelmed or cornered, Pandora would emerge with her fiery temperament and penchant for chaos, wreaking havoc on relationships and reputations in her wake. As Ashley navigated the complexities of adulthood, two more personalities emerged to join the fray. Artemis, named after the Greek goddess of the hunt, embodied Ashley's adventurous spirit and love for the great outdoors. With Artemis at the helm, Ashley would embark on daring expeditions into the wilderness, seeking refuge from the suffocating pressures of urban life and reconnecting with her primal instincts. Conversely, there was Persephone, named after the queen of the underworld in Greek mythology. Persephone personified Ashley's vulnerability and fear of abandonment, stemming from childhood traumas that continued to haunt her into adulthood. Whenever Ashley found herself facing rejection or betrayal, Persephone would retreat into the depths of her psyche, cloaked in shadows and nursing wounds that refused to heal. The interplay between these alternate personalities created a delicate balance within Ashley's psyche, teetering on the edge of collapse with each passing day. While Athena strove for perfection and success, Pandora reveled in chaos and destruction. Artemis sought liberation and adventure, while Persephone yearned for solace and security. Caught in the crossfire of their conflicting desires, Ashley struggled to maintain control over her fractured sense of self. Despite the challenges posed by her alternate personalities, Ashley refused to succumb to despair. Through therapy and introspection, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery, unraveling the tangled web of her subconscious mind one thread at a time. With each revelation came a deeper understanding of herself and the forces that shaped her identity. Over time, Ashley learned to embrace her alternate personalities not as adversaries, but as integral parts of who she was as a person. Instead of suppressing them, she sought to integrate them into her conscious awareness, harnessing their strengths and acknowledging their vulnerabilities. In doing so, she discovered a newfound sense of empowerment and inner peace that had long eluded her. As the sun set over the skyline of New York City, casting long shadows across the streets below, Ashley stood at the precipice of her own psyche, ready to confront the demons that had plagued her for so long. With Athena's wisdom as her guide, Pandora's fire as her strength, Artemis's courage as her shield, and Persephone's resilience as her armor, she embarked on a journey of self-acceptance and self-love that would shape the course of her life forever. In the end, Ashley realized that her alternate personalities were not a curse to be feared, but a gift to be embraced. They were the guardians of her soul, the custodians of her deepest truths, and the architects of her destiny. And as she walked into the unknown with her head held high and her heart open wide, she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would face them with courage, grace, and the unwavering belief that she was truly young and restless, ready to conquer the world on her own terms.